you doing?
Good. Why do you support Trump?
Um, because let's start with Iran. I mean, you think you had some good topics. I mean, I listened to you for a good minute, and it's interesting to see that you're like a used car salesman, man. You know how to
A
sell a lemon.
used
I
car
tell.
salesman.
Yeah, you know how to sell a good lemon. I tell you.
I feel like that's a good thing. If I'm able to sell like a used car and able to do it good, that's a
Yeah.
compliment, right?
Well, lemon. I don't know. Would you drive a lemon yourself?
I have no idea what that type of car it is. I'm assuming it's like one of. I think I
You don't
know
know
what
what a
it looks
lemon
like.
is?
No, I don't.
Look it up. Oh my God, how old are you?
19.
Oh, yeah, your age says a lot.
But I'm still right though. A
What?
lemon? I
A
searched up
lemon.
lemon car. How do you spell lemon?
Lemon.
Oh,
Like a
lemon.
lemon. Yeah.
Lemon.
LE.
I
Yeah.
searched.
Like a
I
lemon.
spelled it with an I, but literal
Yeah.
lemons in cars came
Lemon.
up.
Lemon car.
It, it's It's just a lemon with wheels on. What?
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm
shit.
seeing on my
It's
page.
shit car.
Oh, so you're just talking about like a lemon with wheels?
No, it's a shit car, man.
Okay, but if I'm able to sell that, that's a good thing. What?
Oh,
I'm able
yeah,
to.
yeah. Like I said, you're selling shit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm selling shit. What
Anyway,
about what I said was shit? You said I'm selling shit. So what exactly that I said was shit?
are you okay with Iran being able to produce their ballistic missile range up to 4,000 kilometers?
Ballistic missile range. To be honest, I think no one should have any like nuclear
Okay,
weapons or any weapons in general.
But Iran has it. So are you okay with it?
They've ballistic missiles. I mean,
Yes, they
if
have ballistic missiles. Don't you know?
yeah, I know they have ballistic missiles. Am I
Okay. You
okay
know
with it?
what
What do
they
you mean
don't
by
have?
okay? What do you mean by okay? What do you mean?
You know what they don't have? A navy. You know what they don't have anymore? An air force.
False.
You know what else? You don't
False.
know? You know
That's
what
completely
else?
false. That's
You know
false,
what
right?
else they don't have?
That's completely
Ballistic
false.
missiles anymore.
The CIA came out and said that they have 2/3 of the
Oh,
Air Force.
so was it an employee from the CIA from the Trump administration?
When did the war start? When did Donald Trump start claiming that their navy was gone, that their Air Force was gone? Yes, it was his Trump
It's
administration.
gone. It's
No,
gone.
that's not true. They still have 2/3 of what they had
Two
prior to
thirds
the
of
war.
what?
Of
What do
what
they
they had
have?
prior to the war,
What type
in
of
terms of their
destroyers do they
military
have?
capacity.
What is a destroyer capacity? That's
I don't
again
know
that
the
could go.
exact numbers,
You
but
know,
me knowing the exact
we just
numbers does not prove
destroyed
me wrong.
we just destroyed a swarm of their drones. You think you think they have a
Yes.
leverage on the United States?
Strait of Hormuz is a leverage, yes.
Yeah, that's why we
Yes,
destroyed
so
their
they do
nuclear
have a leverage on
capability.
us, yes.
What do you think they would do if they had nuclear power?
They didn't and they wouldn't have prior to
So
the war.
what do you think they would do if they had nuclear power?
If they had nuclear powers, probably mutually assured destruction. Nothing.
What do you think they would do with a nuclear power and
Mutually
having
assured destruction.
4,000 kilometer range missile?
Mutually assured destruction. Just like
So
Russia,
why?
just like
So
Israel, right? Mutually
okay,
assured
but
destruction.
is Russia using
No, because
their nuclear?
they know if they launch
Okay,
nukes, we will too. That is
so
what
we have a
mutually assured
trust.
destruction is. Yes,
We have a
yes, that
mutual
is what
trust
mutually.
between.
Yes, so Iran would do mutually assured
So do
destruction
we
as
have
well.
mutual trust with Iran?
We don't have trust with Russia, yet we still uphold mutually
Yeah, we
assured
do.
destruction because we know if anyone not launches a nuke, they will retaliate.
So that's
That's
just
why
based on
Israel.
trust, right?
It's based on the fact that we don't want to end humanity.
Okay. So what makes you think Iran doesn't want to end
Because if
humanity?
Iran launches a nuke at us, we will retaliate 20 times harder, and they
Yeah.
know that. So
You're
that is
willing to
mutually assured destruction.
jeopardize American lives and not
The point
destroy them
is,
now?
you shouldn't support Trump because he's the one who greenlit them to build these nuclear bombs.
He's the one who greenlit them. They weren't.
Absolutely.
How did he do that?
By taking us out of the JCPOA, essentially greenlighting them to building the nuclear bombs.
They weren't following the JCPOA.
Absolutely, they were. You can't provide me a single shred of evidence that they had violated the agreement.
And you can't provide me any evidence they haven't.
The IEIA,
Is that a federal government organization?
The IAEA. Sorry.
Okay, is that a United States federal organization?
I believe that's international now.
Okay, so what does it matter?
That there were reports done and they found no evidence of them violating the JCPOA.
So what? Someone said something. What's your point?
A report, yes.
A report from
international communities, yes.
Okay, so their intelligence is better than ours?
Yes, we
Is
can
that what
look
you're
at prime
saying?
example. Iraq. Let's look at Iraq. The intelligence community said that
All right, hey,
Iraq. Hold
stop,
on,
stop
hold on.
pivoting.
I want.
Don't
It's an
pivot.
analogy. Can
Let's
I not give you an
let's
analogy?
not pivot. Let's
Can you
not
not
pivot.
interrupt me?
Do they have better intelligence than we
I
do?
want to give you an analogy. Can I
But
provide you
do
an
that
analogy why this
organization?
point's bad?
Don't pivot. Come on.
It's not a pivot. Do you know what an analogy
It's a
is?
hard, it's a hardcore pivot.
Can you
Come
give me
on, it's
10 seconds to
unrealistic.
give you this analogy? That's
All
all I
right, go
ask,
ahead and
buddy.
pivot. I mean, should
I'll
I
give you this
entertain
analogy.
it? I don't know.
The same way as Iraq. In Iraq, the international community did reports and said that they did not have weapons of mass destruction and that there was no tie from Saddam Hussein to Al Qaeda. Bush decided to tell Congress that we had different intelligence telling us otherwise. Guess what? The international community was right. Iraq had no weapons of mass destruction. Al Qaeda had no ties to Saddam Hussein, and we got into an endless war. And now I'll give you what's analogous. The same reason the intelligence community, not only the international intelligence community, but the American intelligence community, is saying that Iran was not capable of building nuclear weapons. Iran was not building nuclear weapons, and Iran did not violate the JCPOA. We're seeing Iraq 2.0, and Donald Trump is still deciding to use those as a talking point and lead us to a war. That's what's analogous. It's not a pivot, man.
So, do they have better intelligence than the United States?
I would argue in some instances, yes.
In some instances, yes.
Yeah.
And how do they have access and emplacement?
One more time.
How do they have access and emplacement? How are they in there
Access-
and investigating? Access and
The same
emplacement,
way
meaning
the
being
same-
able.
No, I know. I was just repeating what you said. The same way that they did with Iraq, they just it's an international community, and Iraq and Iran cooperated.
So
get
Iran
access
let
from
them
those
into.
countries.
Iran let them go ahead and investigate the nuclear capabilities.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Is that what
During
the
the
report said?
JCPOA, yes. During the JCPOA,
Yeah?
yes. Yes,
Or
that is
Google
what
it.
the JCPOA did. Yes.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
No, they
But
did.
I mean,
They did. They
all
let
right.
they let us go into Iran and see if they were violating the JCPOA. They let us. That's why they
We'll
didn't
look it
build
up.
nuclear bombs.
Let's look it up.
Go for it, man.
No, go ahead and look it up and
You
read
want
it.
me to look it up?
Yeah, look it up and then read it to your audience.
What do
Because
you
you're
want me-
wrong.
What do you want me to look up? If I'm wrong, prove me wrong by bringing me a source. What?
Well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. Go ahead and look up JCPOA wasn't able to investigate Iran's nuclear capability. Simple. It's a quick Google. And how many times they defied the international community from investigating their nuclear capability? And why did they?
Hold on, and I quote: "The JCPOA wasn't able to investigate Iran's capabilities, nuclear capabilities."
Yeah, go ahead. Just hit search. So
What do you want me to do?
just hit search and just see,
What source?
anything, anything you find. What does the AI machine tell you?
Yeah, Central for Arms Control and Center for Arms and Control says that I'm right.
What does it say?
Let's see.
So you haven't read it, but you said that
This
you heard
agreement prevents the United States from pushing Iran for future violations. Iran will be allowed to allow inspections. In 2015, the Associated Press incorrectly reported that a leaked draft of the argument between the IAEA will use its own inspectors. That was wrong. The Director General Yukiya Armano refuted the claim by saying that it was other inspectors.
That's a lot of pretzel. That's a lot of pretzels, huh?
I'm skimming through it.
No, I'm saying like you don't even know if they were able to investigate.
No, they
because
were.
don't
They
know.
were. I'm providing you a source. The JCPOA, paragraph 26 of the JCPOA states that Iran will treat the imposition of nuclear-related sanctions as going to terminate the implementation, which is how we got out of the deal.
The JCPOA was just an agreement. That doesn't mean just because they say they will doesn't mean they did it. You understand that, right?
There's no evidence to prove that they didn't. Provide evidence. Go ahead.
Well, you don't have any evidence that they didn't.
I can't prove a negative. I can't prove something they didn't
No
do.
shit, because you were not read on. Yeah. No shit, because you don't have the top secret
I can't prove
clearance.
A negative. That's impossible. That's
because you don't have top secret clearance to understand what's really going on. You're just going off.
And then Alexander Hamilton Society as well.
Who are they? Are they a government organization?
Are they a government organization? Let's take a look who they are.
No, they're a nonprofit.
How do you know that? Do you know who they are?
Because they're not a government organization. They don't fall under the executive or the legislative or the judicial. So who the fuck cares what they say?
My computer's so fucking slow. The point is here, there's no evidence that they violated the agreement. Provide me
And there's no
those.
evidence that they haven't. They did.
Because
So
that's
what's your
you
point?
can't hold on. That's dishonest, and you know that's dishonest.
You're
because
being
you cannot prove a
dishonest.
negative. You can
Do you
agree.
have
You cannot prove a
intelligence
negative.
otherwise? Do you have intelligence otherwise?
Yes, the IAEA.
That's not intelligence.
Yes, it is.
But you trust another organization more than your government.
International communities, yes. Yes, I trust international communities more than my government after what happened in Iraq. Yes, absolutely. The international community was right then, and they're right now. Yes, absolutely.
So does that organization secure your civil liberties?
What does that have anything to do? We're talking about Iran and their nuclear capabilities.
Yeah, but I'm saying you trust an organization more than your own government, but
yes,
your
when it comes to this, when it comes to this specific issue, you're trying to say I trust an
but you trust them
international
with your
community
civil
overall.
rights.
What?
But you trust them with your civil rights.
My government? I don't. Right now, I don't trust my government with my civil rights either.
Why not?
Donald Trump is leading us to an illiberal democracy. He's violating civil rights, violating the Constitution.
Whose civil rights did he violate?
Do you understand what civil rights are?
Yeah, but whose civil rights did he violate?
Do you understand what are civil rights?
Yeah, I understand what civil rights are, but you're making a claim he violated civil rights, which are what exactly?
Yeah, you can take a look at discrimination.
Discrimination against. Well, he ended
a specific race.
So the Supreme Court ended discrimination, did they not?
No, Donald Trump. The Supreme Court upheld discrimination.
How so?
By allowing ICE agents to pull someone over based on the color of their skin or where they're coming from or the language that they speak. That was upheld by the Supreme Court.
Okay. So what?
That's a violation of civil rights.
But the court sided with the Trump administration, didn't they?
It's a violation of civil rights, though. You can agree, right? That's why I asked you if you know what civil rights are.
How is it a violation of civil rights?
The point is they're violating civil rights.
How?
I asked if you understand what civil rights are.
How are they violating civil rights?
You can agree discrimination and on the basis of race is a violation of civil rights. Yes.
So you're saying what? They're only deporting a certain color of people?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm asking you: is discrimination based on a certain race? Is that a violation of civil rights or liberty?
So are you saying illegal immigrants are only...
yes or no? Why are you asking me a question? No. It's just a yes or no.
No. He's not violating civil rights.
Discrimination based on race is not a violation of civil rights?
Yeah, but that's not what he's doing.
But is it a violation of civil rights?
Yeah, it's a violation of civil rights, but
ICE is allowed to pull people over and question them and detain them based on the color of their skin and where they're coming from. Therefore, what ICE is doing is a violation of civil rights.
So they're not. So you're saying illegal immigrants are only brown? Is that what you're saying?
First, you said that I think the international community is better than the American government. That's a dishonest claim. Then you said I think only undocumented immigrants are brown. No, that is not what I'm saying. Why are you being disingenuous, dude?
Okay, so are there other races, other illegal immigrants are a different race?
Yes.
Like white?
Sure.
Okay. Black?
Sure.
Brown? Yellow?
Right. Yeah. Orange? Like Donald?
Orange?
Yeah, sure. What's your point?
Yeah.
The point is here. The point is here. My point still stands. ICE can still question or detain someone based on the color of their skin. It doesn't matter the color, but they can still do that. That is a violation of civil rights.
But they're not doing that. So what's your point?
They are. The Supreme Court upheld this. Also, he's violating the Constitution.
So when your demographics of arrests and deportations are higher in a certain category, that's racist?
It's racist to profile people and discriminate against a certain race.
Yeah. Like just like redistricting an all-black district. That's racist.
That's okay, buddy. Oh my God. Holy pivot. First off. Second off, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm breaking your head. You're thinking, huh?
No, you are just dense.
I know, it's a
you
thing.
are dense. You can't address anything I'm saying. You
You're
haven't
welcome
addressed
to.
a single thing I've said this throughout this live stream. You've misinterpreted
Listen,
everything I said. I said that in this instance, the international community is better. And then you said, okay, you think the international community is better than the government. And then I said, ICE is violating civil rights by profiling people based on the color of their skin. And then you're saying all undocumented immigrants are people of color. That's not what I'm saying. Stop misrepresenting what I'm saying, misinterpreting what I'm saying, and stick to the topic of conversation.
okay,
We can talk about Tennessee. And yes,
illegal.
the Supreme Court
So
gutted
illegal.
the Voting Rights Act.
Oh, holy
Absolutely. But let's
shit!
stick on the
Pivot.
topic of the conversation.
Okay, so are illegal immigrants a diverse community
Yes.
to include white people?
Yes.
Okay, so then how are they racially profiling people?
Because they can pull people over based on the color of their skin.
So they could pull over people for being white.
Based on the color of their skin.
So being
They
white
can
is.
people pull, let me give you a statistic.
I don't need your statistic. I just need you to tell me what the law says. And the law says it doesn't matter what color your skin you are, you're going to get pulled over for breaking a crime or breaking a law. Yes or no?
Profiling people. Do
They're
you
profiling
know
people?
what the veil of darkness
Okay.
is?
No.
The veil of darkness is a method to analyze racial discrimination within police districts, right? And it was
Okay.
found that during the day, overwhelmingly, people of color, black people, were pulled over. But at night, when police officers couldn't see anything, people of color were not pulled over to the extent that they were during the day, right? And millions of people were in this, I guess, social experiment, for lack of better words. Millions, 80 million people,
So
80 million people
what were the variables?
over across the different country. One more time.
So what are the variables in this community?
Yeah. No, it's not just one specific community, across the country. And the
Okay.
variables is people getting pulled over during the day and people getting pulled over during the when officers can't see. When officers could see the color of the skin color of someone, they got pulled over for simply being a person of color, right?
So
But at night, when officers couldn't see, people of color weren't getting pulled over to the same extent.
so did
It's
the
a Stanford study. You should search it up. Veil of Darkness.
Okay, so did the study analyze if there was more deputies or police officers during the daytime versus at night?
Yes, they analyzed everything, all of that.
Yeah.
It was
So what was the number?
95 million traffic stops
Okay.
with 21 state patrol agencies and 35 municipal police forces from 2011 to 2018. They analyzed all of that. It is the best argument that I could give here for you. So yes, when you say they could have gone after what? Yes, but the veil of darkness is evidence that they
What year
go
was
after
this?
people of color. 2011 to 2018, 21 state patrol agencies and 35 municipal police forces with 95 million traffic stops.
Okay,
It's the
so
best evidence that I could defute your argument with.
which is what? So those are local cops, right?
Across the different country, yes.
Right.
But the point is here,
Did they incorporate
they're
federal
not going to be
cops?
pull over the what I'm saying, that they could pull over people based on their color of their skin. That implies that they're that they're black or brown, right? That's what I'm referencing when I'm talking about. Yes,
Okay. So what?
immigrants can be white. Yes, I'm not denying that. But
So what did that?
overwhelmingly, people of color, black or brown people, are going to be pulled over
So what does that have to do with federal immigration, though?
because this is talking about ICE. Black and
You're
brown
talking
people
about
are
ICE, or
overwhelmingly
was it
gonna be
talking about
pulled over.
local? You said it was talking about
I'm giving
local
you an
cops.
analogy. You
No,
said white
analogies
people.
are
White
not
people could
realistic.
also. You said white people could also be pulled over because their skin color is white. What I'm arguing here is yes, they are white, but like we see in the veil of darkness, or the holy shit, the veil of veil of darkness, right? The veil of fuck man, where's the name? The veil of darkness. Yes, the veil of darkness. As we can see, officers tend to go after black and brown people. That's what we notice.
Okay,
including ICE.
did they also include in the variable that if the community was dominant black or brown?
Yes, the specific time of day as well. Whether it be
Okay.
around 7 p.m. or
So
7
there's a lot.
a.m. The
So
specific
there's a lot of
community.
variables. So
Right.
what?
All the
Okay.
variables were counted in the fact, and at the end of all these variables counted in, it was deemed that this veil of darkness meant that officers were targeting people of color, such as black or brown people, during the day, and when they couldn't see people's skin color, they wouldn't pull black or brown people to the same extent, including all the variables that you mentioned. So yes,
Yeah. So is there heavier traffic at night or lighter traffic at night?
like I said, if you want to look into the specific
Well,
documented cases of Veil of
I mean,
Darkness,
you
you
brought up
can
the
take a
study,
look
so
at it.
you should. I mean, if you're using it as a reference for your point, you should kind of know these questions,
You want
right?
me to know every single point of the study?
Well, I mean, you're using it as to make it a point, but I'm poking
My
holes in your
point
study.
still stands. Hold on. Or
It
what are you
doesn't.
disagreeing with the Veil of Darkness? What are you disagreeing with?
That is not taking a lot of factors into account as far as
What
area,
factors?
time of
It
traffic,
was
the
all
amount
across the
of
country.
traffic.
It was all
It's
across
all
the
across.
country,
It's
and it
all
was
across.
across the the time, right?
You know how analyzed data works?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and then it's not the way you're explaining it to me. Just to let you
It
know,
can also be per capita as well, buddy.
per capita,
95
yeah,
million
yeah,
people.
different
95 million people.
different variables, different time, different traffic flow. Of course, they're gonna
Yes,
pull less
different
people.
times. Yes,
How
different
how
times. Yes.
ignorant are you to not think that at night there's less traffic?
But at night, when people got pulled over, it wasn't people of color compared to during the day when people got pulled over. It
Okay,
was a majority people of color.
this it doesn't have its proper resources in regards to, hey, we measured this in amount of
It
traffic.
does. The
Out of
Stanford
100
report. Listen,
cars
man. I'll
at
leave you.
night, we
Listen,
only
man.
pulled so many over at
Listen, man. I'll
best.
leave you with this. The Stanford report, Veil of Darkness.